Dublin Marley back again. More War on the Sea. Playing the UK side of the things because the air patrols on the Japanese side are bugged. But doing pretty well. Got a bunch of stuff turned in. Waiting to come back. Pretty much like lots of cruisers. Already rebuilding the cruiser fleet. And building up a nice reserve of troops again. Probably going to that looks fine. That looks fine. I do need to go into here though at some point with this guy. And send him in. Not with supply though. I need to send him in with engineering. And what are you? You need to go around the corner. Your job is to build this guy up. Like to get him to a level 5 airfield eventually. That would be lovely. Alright, let's push play. By the way, please like, subscribe, follow, friend, comment, all that fun stuff. Really helps the channel out. And I'm at 132, which is pretty insane. Like, Japan is having problems buying fleets. So they have mission sets, and then they have command points as well. I have a feeling they get... What do we have here? I don't even know if I have bombs in this plane. Oh, it's gonna be one of these. Probably should have a fleet up here too. Lord, get out of there. So as I play this, and as I talk to the modder, I'm kind of developing a new strategy for the UK. Like, I don't think my original strategy was the preferred strategy. Instead of buying 2 carriers, I think you just buy 1 carrier. Maybe 2 destroyers. Leave him down here. I think you put a cruiser somewhere right here to stop the invasions of these places. And then you need to make sure you have enough merchant ships. And then I think I'm only going to put one of the cheap corvettes on each of the merchant fleets. Because the sub threat is not that serious. But I really think that cruiser fleet is going to make or break you. Because dealing with those for the first, 2 months was just annoying as hell. I would like to get some subs, but that's just a patrol. Ooh. 2 more cruisers for the War Machine. That's pretty nice. That's weird how this one has 4-inch guns first. And then 6-inch guns. Either way. That is a pretty good fleet now. Probably need to start thinking about these guys. Alright, let's look at you guys. Troops, troops, groups, fuel, supply, supply. There we go. Looking like the computer's taking a day off. Surprised they're not dropping troops off here. They just show up and leave. Interesting. All right. Looking like I'm about ready to get some nighttime action here. Oh yeah. What is the range to this guy? 12,000. I need to be cautious about torpedoes. These guys are gonna have a bad, bad morning. Where are you guys gonna turn to? They can't see me yet. They don't have radar. I also increased the distance from 500 to 1,000. Gives room for the torpedoes to go through the formation. I do love the sound effects for the bigger guns. Oh, they're finally firing at me. Oh, oh hell. That's torpedo tubes being aimed. I wasn't impressed with this ship class until I saw them fight. And man, these guys are beasts. Alright, I'm gonna shorten that now. I'm changing my direction. Constantly, just to throw off torpedoes. In fact, I don't want the lead ship to take too much damage. Yeah, look at him throwing torpedoes. And that's why I turned. There we go. Man, nighttime actions are so... I'd love to be able to see where those torpedoes are at. What? Where are the torpedoes in the water? Mother... Man... How dare they? Well, I pretty much have nothing to do but turn into it. Hope for a dud. Alright, just stop. Alright. Well, you make smoke. And you're gonna head off at a leisurely pace. You're gonna take the lead, guy. There we go. Damn. Alright, this guy is going this way. I still got 2 destroyers that are pretty healthy. Those guys are toast. My torpedo strike does not help though. There we go. And if it was my destroyer on fire like that, he'd been dead a long time ago. pretty good gunnery right there. Five more ships to the total. Funnel. Those two guys probably need to go into the shop. That guy too. Everybody else is fine though. A lot of damage for 5 destroyers though. And 1 torpedo hit. Kind of weird. When will the other carrier come out? One day. Where are they at? Stevie. There we go. When I turn in these ones, might just add this to the carrier group. Getting closer to that one. I mean, if I wanted to, I could just... I'm gonna go throw the fuel and engineering in here. Then go pick it back up over here. God knows they can't have a train between these two locations. Don't worry, I'll be over there with some carriers real shortly. You son of a bitch. It's funny how they just sit there and don't invade. Yeah, don't invade it. Just bomb it. Let's see what this is. All right. Let me guess. 5 destroyers? Yep. What's funny is because I know they have... I know they have cruisers still. Wow, that was a really good hit, apparently. Damn, that was amazing. Or he just decided to crash. I didn't even hear the boom. God, I hate destroyers. At least it's not the daily battleship attack. Nice residuals. Alright, get moving, guys. Ooh. Can't hit your main target, but you hit another one. Good enough for me. Though I would like you to be a lot larger. I'd love for this to be like 12 of you. Just, dead. Yeah, I think the enemies pretty much, they don't know what to do anymore. They're stuck in their own little, their loop of, we must bombard Fort Blair to 0. Then we must invade. There we are. Now it's sending its daily what it can afford attack. Where are these guys? Come on, guys, dive. Ugh, slow-ass biplanes. You know, the Americans made a very large mistake in, like, the 30s and whatnot. They didn't build their fleet fast enough, etc. And, like, the British, their carrier air wing, I just can't even conceive how, like, this wasn't, like, thought of. Ugh. Dead torpedoes. My bane. At least I don't have any American forces here. Well, one. All right. Let's get you out of there. Sometimes I forget to push compression. All right. RTV. Well, let's... I need to hold off on that just a minute. Where they go over there and get themselves killed. I'm gonna split them off. I guess we can do this whole fun thing again. Stay right there. And Catalina, where are you at? Right there. Pull up to there. Kind of annoying. This is what you get for trying to coordinate attacks. Yep, same old destroyer attacks. More Groundhog Day. Seriously though, man, like, you'd think that the computer would be like, you know, we all keep dying on these attacks. We probably shouldn't send any more destroyers. Come on, boys. One shot down before they dropped. Alright. Man, these destroyers are annoying. And surprisingly, dangerous. They do have nice destroyers, though. A lot of them. What? You don't want none, Japan? Alright, merge. That's looking a lot better. A lot better. Ooh, I got about 14. Is that 14 or 14 more points? So need to look at CLs. Not you, though. I do like you. So 12 points. And they've got 10. They got 10 5.3-inch guns. And I can get 2 of these guys. Only one's available, but you're gonna go to the cruiser guy. That's 10 flak guns, so got one of them. That's not bad. And that'll help keep him. What was I doing? Oh yeah, you guys are gonna manage cargo, not drop all. And I'll drop all that engineering off to you. Huh. Oh yeah, I know why you only have 30, because you picked it up there. Touché. And we'll drop you off. Another 13 command points. I think my keyboard is kind of jacked up. I think I'm having a power issue with it. I might switch it out. Ooh, what do I get here? The Hurricane and more bombers. Got it. Oh no, let's duke it out, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. That's much better. No, of course, these guys. There we go. Go get him, boys. Yeah, if they're gonna change the game ever, I wish there would be like a fixed base target, like a little fake city or a fake airbase or a fake port or whatever. And you could target the port and your bombers make a run, drop, and then you run away. Here the bombers just have to run out of the engagement area and they don't have to bomb, and then they can bomb afterwards. I just don't like that. I don't like that mechanic. No, good job, boys. You can RTB. One of these days I'm gonna get into trouble. So, this way? I'll floor it. The craziest thing is I have radar. And I still can't find these guys. Fortunately, destroyers are hard to spot. I was surprised at how good these ships were. So I'm kind of curious on how gunnery works now. So if I have... Is this the one I'm... That's not the one. These are the ones I'm talking about. This ship. So I'm curious on how gunnery works. So if I have 2 guns here, do they only make one calculation when they fire, or do they make 2? Does each gun hit the same general location? And if so, this guy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where this guy has 5. So I have 6 chances to hit on the other ship and 5 on this ship? I don't know. And with such a low percentage chances of hit, I bet you that that other ship is smacking a lot more. Like this guy would have 4 chances to hit, but when it hits, it's going to hit probably with both guns. Just kind of curious on how that works. All right. Damn. I Sumatra. The whole Dutch East Indies, Sumatra, and the fact that Papua New Guinea is 2 separate countries and they're not really Indonesian. That was a whole bunch of bad diplomacy. Probably not hitting very much here. And I don't think they're itching for a fight. I'm getting close though. Actually, these guys are close enough to where, like, misses might actually hit them. That is probably not that bright of an idea. When you do get hit, you're gonna get tagged, guy. I think I'm firing at both ships, too. The one to this way is firing at the other guy. And they're right there. There we go. That was at least a near miss. And of course, that's my boy. My only heavy cruiser out here. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, the mod's pretty good. I actually have like a different version too, but I'm not playing it on this one. But on my other computer, I have 1.1 right now, 1.01. The modder and I are trying to fix. There's the air patrol issue. Is kind of annoying. So I have theories about the Allies side. And like Japan's just easy mode. Like your carrier air wings. Yeah, so the UK side is not bugged right now. Well, it's bugged, but it's not really bugged. Yeah. You got the Bettys, the Nells, and then you have all those torpedo planes. Like anything that comes into comes even near. Yeah. But as soon as I get out of this fight, I'll show you on the big map. But I have a theory. And he's actually going to change it. So, Japan is too aggressive right now. And they're just wasting ships for no reason. You know what ship I really like? This. Even though they're only 1-gun mounts and you only get 7, it's making 6 individual calculations to hit compared to a gun mount that gets 4. So if they had 4 duels, well, they only get to make 4 calculations to hit. This guy's making 6 calculations to hit every time it fires. This is my theory, but this is what I think. So it puts down significantly more, it hits significantly more, I think. Now when it hits, it doesn't hit for as much damage, but these guys are going to get away. I'm not fast enough. Most of their destroyers are way faster. Alright. Yeah, the battleships are pricey. Come on, guys. Just hit him. End his misery. Yeah. So as a UK side, I think you have to play really conservative. Like, you have to use your air power the best you can. Those Catalinas and Swordfish on Ceylon, or on Sri Lanka, are probably your best friends. Wait, is he turning? I think he's just giving up. So I put my carrier, I went with the 2 carriers and then merchant ships, and that's basically all I had to start the game. So I had a small carrier group, and then I just had the merchant ships, because apparently you're going to need enough merchant ships to take stuff from Bombay and that atoll. And you need to get that all to Sri Lanka, or Colombo area. to keep those airfields in play. I'm just trying to sink this last ship before I exit out of this battle. I don't know why my guys just stopped firing, but they did. But for the UK side, I had difficulty the first month because they kept invading those two ports north of the two cities that are real close to each other. And I couldn't really stop that to start the game. And then those carrier fleets, when they come in with a battleship, 2 heavy cruisers, a carrier. If you're good with them, a lot. It's cost ratio, though. So you get about 300 points-ish or so. A sub is 10% of your combat power, or your command point power. Yeah, give or take. So, a 27, 30-point sub, that's 10% of your unit strength right there, off the bat. So you gotta think about, are 3 subs as valuable as 1 carrier? Like, 24 Albacores can sink half a fleet if there's no air cap involved. So those carriers are just massively valuable. There we go. Also, don't compress time. Apparently, when you compress time, you shoot less accurately. Oh, I know. This should go pretty quickly. I got a lot of guns. And he's dead in the water. Improve my gunnery. You going slower also affects it. I know. Like Albacore's 256 or something like that. While the Kates have a 400. But as soon as this guy dies, which I'm hoping is a second. I'll kind of show you like my idea for the next time I play. They're everywhere. I just assume you're gonna have to give up Port Blair. Like straight up, start of the game. Don't even worry about it. They're gonna die gloriously. But you do get a lot of troops each week. That's crazy. I got invaded pretty quickly. You guys can't hit a stationary freaking target. Yeah. I'm just... I just try not... Manual fire gets, like, tedious. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's get out of this fight. Of some dumb... Wonder where they're at. Oh, they're not close enough, so I ain't that worried about them. I do need to buy another cruiser probably here. What would I like to buy? What do you got? Yeah, the more the merrier. Alright, Japan. Do you really want to fight? Like, truly want to fight? Like, I got radar and I can't even see him. Alright, you go that way. You go that way. You go that way. We'll find him eventually. Good old Sumatra. Not the greatest cruiser in the world, but they do the job. And he's not seeing him. So this happened to me yesterday, where they constantly would initiate battles, and then you'd never be able to see them because they're located right here. And then they just run off the map. There we go. The campaign goes pretty well, actually. They're all going pretty well. Like, I'm just not playing the Japanese side because of the air patrol bug issue. If I didn't have that issue, the Japanese side's probably going better than this side. Oh, yeah. Effingham is going to mess them up. The campaign... It is. He's working on it. He's pretty sure it's a core game issue. So, Killerfish updated the game within the last year or whatever. And something they did, he thinks, has caused that issue to pop up. So it's not a modding issue, it's a Killerfish Games issue. But he's going around trying to fix it. And then I've got patrol planes that never go away. That's a real interesting bug. But what's funny is, like, my patrols went away, and then they came back. So it's something to do with, like, air bases, and then losing an air base. And then when they came back, every patrol I'd made popped up. So at one time, I had, like, 20 aircraft from one air base flying around. And I was at, like, -8 planes. Which was kind of funny. And I didn't want to cheat, so I returned them all to base. But I could have left them all out there patrolling. Yep. So, that issue sucks. It's not really the mod's problem. It's the base game. So he's trying to fix it, but no promises. But other than that, like the Japanese side of the campaign is kind of pretty easy mode. The UK side, you just have to play really defensive. Like, I'd recommend not tossing your fleets out into the open ocean for a while. Like, I built 2 carriers, and I left them behind Sri Lanka right by Colombo. So when the Japanese invasion fleets would come in, I'd just launch 40 Albacores and just decimate 10-ship fleets. Yeah. And then, like, if you're UK, that's really good, because as soon as those Kates find you, it is not a good time. But yeah, so I just built 2 carriers. Yeah, you literally just hide north of Colombo, and any of the invasions that come in, you just launch the Albacores and destroy the invasion fleet. And I think next time I'm gonna buy 1 carrier, leave it at Colombo, and then I'm gonna send up a cruiser, a light cruiser squadron up north to stop those invasion. Those 2 cities that are real close to each other. I'm gonna send up probably like 4 light cruisers to take care of the invasion convoys. Subs are expensive, so I don't bother with them that much. I like changing my course every now and then. Yeah, it stops the... So each fleet, when it's created or whatever, has a damage modifier or whatever. If you do X amount of damage to the fleet, it will turn around. Yeah, and it's more that I like changing my directions. So if you're going the same direction for too long, the Japanese love torpedoes. So I always try and change the calculation. Yeah, but 5 is a heavy cruiser. He has no torpedoes. But he has that reach out and touch you with those guns. And these guys are just too far out of the attack. It's not like I'm not going to win this, so it's not that worried about it. Yeah, because you know where they're going to be at. So the game, the AI isn't smart. So every time you see a ship, plot it. And eventually you'll notice that the convoys all use the same routes. So then when you're launching airstrikes, you can just follow their sea lane routes and just nail them. Use P. I'll show you after this. Just click the letter P, and wherever your mouse is, it will make a mark on the map. And then you can change that mark to say it's a carrier, it's a... If you go into Steam and right-click War on the Sea and go into Manage Local Files, there's like an 80-page manual to the game. Of course, I've never read it, but I don't know how many pages it is, but it's a pretty large manual. I flicked through it for like 5 seconds, so then I'm like, I'd rather play. That guy is about ready to do a torpedo run. He looks awfully interested in me. Alright, you've been going this direction too long. Yeah, no. Interesting. That should come in handy. Man, I can't believe I haven't sank these guys yet. This one? Oh, nah, that's fine. He's a heavy cruiser. He's good. I just turn him in anyway. It doesn't matter. It's like the 100%. By the way, if you guys are rearming ships, you're probably doing it wrong. Ouch, that hurt. Take care of that. Well, here's the problem with rearming in this game. When you rearm, it's 10 fuel, 50 supply. If you just turn them in, you get them back in 8 days fully armed. And you lose no command points. So the game mechanic makes it wiser to turn your stuff in than it does. It's smarter to turn your stuff in than it is to rearm them. Yeah. And if they're damaged, it's 3 days per compartment or whatever. It's not. Eventually, you'll build up a reserve of ships that you constantly have coming back. But you're not using your supply. And you're not using your fuel. And you get equal parts fuel and engineering each week. So eventually, you run out of fuel to upgrade your airfields. And upgrading your airfields is probably more valuable than rearming your ships. Like it's just a method to cheat the game, to be honest. And it conserves your resources, which is the real key. In this game, it doesn't matter as much, but in Abdicom, there's almost no way to win the game doing it otherwise. It's pretty difficult, especially on the harder difficulties. Good old Sumatra. Yeah, for the price, it's pretty good for the price. For 14, I basically get 7 6-inch guns that can fire at the enemy at any given time. $5.9, but whatever. Yeah, he's pretty much done for. A lot of wasted ammo, though. Alright. I think that's it. Real problem is ammo. So, you see all these rest and repair? They just all come back. And every whatever number of days, I'm getting all these command points back. So I can just rebuy the ships. So if your ship's damaged, turn it in. Who cares? But here's the strategy for the British. Keep your carrier, like, right there in the start of the game. And you can just sit there. And then here's the markings. So the game will come in this way. Ships will come down this path. They'll take a right turn. And then they take a left turn to attack. But you can set your patrols up to cover these sea lanes. And so you can launch your Catalinas and your Swordfish and your Blemons to start interdicting them. And then when they get close around here, that's when you launch your Albacores. I don't even usually send cruisers out here in the early game because they have all those battleships. And then I think a light cruiser somewhere around here to stop the invasion of these two places early in the game would be pretty wise. I didn't do that because I didn't know what was going to happen. But now that I know, probably like 2 or 3 light cruisers and a couple destroyers can just wreck convoys up here nonstop because they come with like 2 destroyers and 1 destroyer escort. You just destroy them. And that would have saved me considerable problems. But I've taken this port, and, well, I've taken this back and this port away. And now I just have to, like, invade, I think, this one. And I'm not sure the next city I have to take back. Probably. Yeah, I gotta take Rangoon. Yeah, I gotta take... Basically, I gotta take Rangoon. So, pretty much this place, all I have to take back. And I've already kind of got the fleet built for that. And game's pretty much over at that point. Oh, and I gotta build a level 5 airfield. But other than that, the game's won. I just waiting on points, to be honest with you. And then sea lanes. I'm sitting at 142. So, to be honest, I could probably... And the losses, they look bad, but they're not as bad. Like, 2 destroyers I used to save the carrier. And then these cruisers, I did something stupid in the middle of the night. And I attacked... I attacked a formation I shouldn't have done. And I knew it before I did it. But I won the fight, but I lost a bunch of ships doing it. But early on in the game, I probably wouldn't send my navy too far out to here. At least until you have 2 carriers. Because you need to be able to launch all those... all the hurricanes and all the... the Marlets or whatever. And the Fulmars, they all need to be air cap. Like, I did get attacked by a full wing of Kates and Zeros, and I was able to fight off the air cap. Basically, I turned both my carriers to run. I turned all my warships straight at the Kates, and the Kates will fly straight over your warships and just get shot down. And the fighters will sit there and just fight it out. So you can... these 2 can actually defend a full airstrike. If you have all your planes up. Alright. Let's check ammo here. Here you go. And then you do this. I can make it anything I want. Delete one. Remove. Like, I should probably remove some of these, but it doesn't bother me that much. It's like I knew about marking, but I never really used it. Because you don't really need it in like the base game. Yeah, but it's just destroyers. There they are. Kinda interested though, there's a scout plane. There might be a cruiser there. Yeah, I sank a lot of ships. There we go. How lovely convenient for me. I'm not sure which one it is. I don't think that's a tone, though. I think the tone is flatter on the back. But my ship recognition skills are sorely lacking. Yeah, the funnels look wrong for a tone. And the tone has that extra gun up here. Oh, go faster, go faster. Son of a bitch. I was full speeding it, so I take it. I didn't know what direction he was gonna go. But I've got other plans, not to worry. And the cruiser's wounded, so that's good. I love how the Japanese ship, like, constantly try and ram each other. Alright. Go back to base. That's about right. Yeah, it's like the computer does some dumb stuff. This might not end very well for me. As long as this guy can drop, I'll be fine. Dive, kids, dive. There we go. Make sure that's him. This should be a much better drop. They are going close to that destroyer. I don't like that. I'm just saying, there's biplanes. I don't know, man. Oh, that's good. That makes me feel better. And they're bow hits, so they're better. So, like, the torpedo belts. You know how some ships have torpedo belts? Hitting them in the bow and the rear is actually better than hitting them in the middle with torpedoes. They do more damage. He might sink. I don't know. Fire doesn't look promising. He is critical. Which is why I should have spread my guys out and then had them all attack from different angles, but I'm lazy. Now here's the thing, where is he going? Is he going to continue his He's running. So I don't know what this guy's doing, but yeah, he disappeared. I'm really just waiting for command points. That is not what I wanted to do. Let's go see what that guy is. Nice, I have the Catalinas. Alright, all destroyers. So you... full height, full speed. You go about right here. You guys, full speed. It adds up quickly. Are my guys firing? That's just way too far for an accurate shot. Go get them, boys. Man, I should probably go slower. Ah, there we go. That one's total miss, but I might get lucky. So 27,000. Got four cruisers. Not sure how much ammo I have. I did turn in the heavy cruiser though. No, this is the heavy cruiser. We're good. But I'd like to be a lot closer. The game will open up as soon as they see me. Damn, we're getting pretty close, actually. That was a nice shot. Start the engagement off. Oh, hell yeah. Pretty good, pretty good. Damn, I've got pretty good gunnery right now. Wait. Oh, I'm out of ammo in my front guns. He needs to go home. Yeah, it's time to turn some cruisers in. You're still good, though. Well, I'm significantly ammo hurt this game. These guys probably all need to be turned in. Surprised they're still firing at him. That guy's probably closer. Yeah, he's not having a good day. Hell yeah. Man, my gutters brought their A game. I wish they would add like an experience thing in here. The longer a ship you have that's active, the more kills it has, the better their gunnery gets. Same thing with pilots. You have a plane that's lived forever. Eventually they become like expert dive bombers or whatever. Oh, that's not very cool, guys. How dare you hit these guys? Should be fine though. Wow, dual magazine explosions. I love cruisers. Well, you guys definitely gotta go into the shop. "12 command points, eh?" No. These guys are kind of weak. They got 6 4-inch guns, but they're a cruiser. So these guys got 5 6-inch guns, and they got the 2 4-inch. They're not the greatest, but when you don't have anything, sometimes you just gotta buy them. Columbo, Columbo. Go there. My God. See, this is what he's talking about by the AI is too aggressive. All these fleets they send in, they're just suiciding themselves. Anyway, I'm going to take a break for a little while. Thanks for joining me. I am going to be back later this afternoon, but I need to get something to eat and do some stuff. So have fun, y'all.